up, YouTube? I am back with another video, and today we're going to talk about depression and self-esteem. I'm going to tell y'all my depression stories and how I kind of cope with my depression and my self-esteem issues and how I got to come to be more confident than I was a few months ago. So first I want to start off with the depression story. Okay, my grandmother, her name is Ann, she was like the sunshine of my life. Like, no disrespect to my mother and my father, but she was just like the person that understood me, everything, because when I was younger, me and my mother didn't have a bond for real. I felt like I was the outcast on that side of the family. Then when I went to my dad's side, I kind of fitted in more to their lifestyle they was kind of living, I want to say. So my grandma was my everything. I went to her for everything. She was like, I felt like she was all I had in this whole entire world. And back in 2009, when she died, it just hit me so freaking hard. Like, I was depressed for years, not months but years, but I was trying to act like I was okay, but I wasn't. I was never worried about dating no boys, no nothing, until she died, because when she died I felt incomplete, and when she was here I felt completed, like as a whole. Like, that was my everything. So when she died, I started looking for love, like, in the wrong directions, because I feel like I wasn't getting it at home from my mom and my daddy. So it's like each day of each month and year went on, I was more and more depressed, because it felt like I didn't have nobody to talk to, nobody to call on, nobody understanding me. And it's like, still to this day, I still get sad. Like, her birthday is in November, and then she died in December, and it was like she started getting sick worse around this time. So it kind of take a toll on me every year. It's like, you know, growing up, it was like me and my mom was okay, but we wasn't that tight like how she was with my sister. So I used to just feel like an outcast all the time. I used to feel like I was adopted. That's the crazy thing. So, you know, as the years went by and I got older, I started dating, and like, I was dating because I was trying to find somebody to complete me, like how my grandma completed me. But that was like completely like the wrong thing I was doing, because the boys I was talking to, they didn't love me like I wanted to be loved. It was like they just wanted one thing from me, and that was just sex. But it's like a lot of people look at me and see, oh, she light skinned, she got a pretty complexion, she got a pretty smile, big lips, pretty face, and don't nobody see how damaged I am on the inside from just off my grandmother's death, and some more whole other things. Like, I've been sexually molested before and all type of stuff. But when you see me, I'm always smiling. But at nighttime, it hit me the hardest. Like, I be in my bed just boo-hoo crying, because I'm still not completely happy. And sometimes I be feeling like, fuck it, I just want to go be with my grandma. But I understand I have 2 kids I have to live for that look up to me. So that would always keep me pushing. But depression is nothing to play with. Like, when I get depressed, I don't eat at all. Like, I'll probably eat a bag of chips. I don't talk for real. I don't want to be bothered. Like, I lay in my room in the pitch black dark day and night and just look at the wall and cry and cry and cry and cry, because I completely feel like still to this day nobody understands me. Then, you know, when I was younger, I used to get bullied for my color. I got jumped when I was so little just because I was light skinned, and they felt like I thought I was all that because I was light skinned, but that wasn't even the case, because Until a couple months ago, I didn't even think I was cute for real. Like, I used to post pictures and be like, oh, I'm cute, blah, blah, blah. But I really didn't feel it on the inside. I had no freaking self-esteem. Especially after I had my son and I gained weight and I got stretch marks and all type of stuff. Like, still to this day, I'm still insecure about certain things that I wear. I don't wear certain stuff because I feel like I won't look cute in it because my chest too little, my stomach big, or I have my stretch marks. I can't, just feel like I can't do it. But I'm here to say, you know, when you're depressed, make sure you have somebody to talk to, because it's not good to go in that dark space, you know, because some people get to think of suicidal thoughts and stuff like that, and it's not okay. Because, you know, a couple months ago, about a year ago now, you know, I tried to overdose on some pills. It was like too much going on, and like I just was like, forget it. I was like, my kids would be better off without me. You know, the person I was dating at the time made me feel so low and so ugly. They didn't appreciate nothing I did for them. They always found something bad to say about me. And it was like, I was just done with everything. It was like, I feel like I wasn't making enough money to make nobody happy. Everybody always had something smart to say because I had kids at an early age. So I was just like, I'm finna end this shit. I'ma just leave so everybody can be happy. My kids can go be with their grandma. I know they'll be raised good. But I took the pills, but nothing didn't happen. So I felt like then God was telling me I had a better purpose to be here, and it wasn't my time to go, you know. So I went and I had counseling for a while or whatever like that, and talked to them about it, and I finally left the boy alone, you know. But, you know, people see me and I smile, I may walk around, you know, now and then like I'm the but that's not really the case. I still get up and look in the mirror sometimes and be like, damn, my lips too big, my head too long, I hate my freckles, I don't have no eyebrows. You know, some days I still feel like that. But then I had learned to look in the mirror and say, you a bad bitch. Love yourself. Love your lips. Love your freckles. Love your small boobs. Love your little booty. Love your stretch marks. So I had to learn to tell myself that every day. And the more I tell myself that, the more I feel confident, and the more people started giving me compliments. Like, my biggest insecurity is my lips. I used to get made fun of so freaking bad about my lips. Like, I used to want to have surgery to make them smaller because I used to get bullied so much. Big mouth, horse mouth, donkey mouth, lips. People used to do that to me all the freaking time, and I used to freaking hate it. But now my lips make my face, and I understand that, because if I had some small lips, I probably wouldn't even be cute. You know what I'm saying? So you have to learn to love yourself and forget what the next person has to say. If you dating somebody and they're not supportive of you, and they always got something to say, and they know your insecurities, and they always get mad and throw that jab at you, leave that person alone, because they're there to hurt you. That's what you have to do so you can be happy. I was working with this dude when I was working at Walgreens, and like, he helped me get my self-esteem back after my bad breakup I had. He used to tell me every day, he was like, you pretty. He was like, look at this person staring at you. Stop thinking you this and you that, and you're not. You gorgeous the way you are. Somebody gonna love you for you with all your flaws. And you know, so he kind of helped me see me for who I am today, and I really appreciate that, because without him, I'll probably still be in a dark place, you know. So I had to learn to get out there more and stuff like that, and stop hiding in the bubble, because that's what I used to be doing. I used to just be so basic, but on the inside, I have an extra personality. I'm an extra popping type of person, but I felt so ugly. It was like, ugh, I just used to hold that in all the freaking time. So now I'm very outgoing. I'm outspoken. I'm going to speak my mind to you. I don't care if you don't like it. I am a very sensitive person because a lot of the stuff I've been in life. But I feel like the realest I could get with you is tell you how I feel, even if it piss you off or it don't. But I have to tell you exactly how I feel about a situation. If it bothers me, if it makes me sad, you know what I'm saying, I'm going to tell you how I feel. That's what's just best for me. So like I was saying, you know, find what makes you happy. Find somebody that understands you and wants to love you for you. You know, don't let anybody bring you down. You know, this video was kind of hard for me to say because like it's talking about my grandma, and it's like the deepest part of me that you can ever get at. You know, people know to get under my skin. Like if you say fuck my grandma or anything, you know, this World War III, because everybody knows how I feel about her, because she made me kind of who I was when I was younger. But when she left, I had to grow up on my own. But I used to have to tell myself, think about what Grandma Ann wants you to do. Think about what Grandma Ann wants you to do, you know. I graduated, and, you know, I felt like when I walked across the stage, I felt like a hand on the side of me. Like she was there with me, you know. So depression is very hard. You know, people cope with it different. Just make sure, you know what I'm saying, if you don't have somebody to talk to, what I do sometimes if I feel like I can't explain my whole situation, how I feel about everything to somebody, you know, I write in my notes and I just write how I feel. If I'm feeling depressed for like a long time, I'll go ahead and write in my notes every day, write down the date and the time of how I feel about everything, and I'll just keep up with it, you know. That's a good thing to do. Get you a notebook and write down your thoughts if you don't have anybody to talk to, and burn it, you know, if you don't never want anybody to find it. I did that before too. It's a lot of different ways you can deal with anxiety and depression, but you know, I have overcome a lot of my fears, a lot of my depression, and my self-esteem. You know, I still get sad about my grandma, but I'm trying to grind and work and make her proud while she's looking down on me. I don't want her to be disappointed in me. That's like my biggest thing. So I just wanted to talk about that for a minute, you know. People may look at me and think I'm all that because I'm light skinned, but that's not the case. I used to think I was ugly as hell when I was in high school. When I was in middle school, I was ugly as hell to myself. None of the boys really, I had boyfriends, but like, I used to feel like none of the popular boys used to want to talk to me for real and stuff like that. Then all the popular kids used to jank me. But now, all the people that used to be popular in school, they be trying to talk to me now. And I be like, hell no, nigga, you used to jank me and burn my ass up, say my pants was too big, I ain't had no booty. Nope. Sorry. Look at me now. Looking like a snack. Periods. You know. So, you just gotta look in the mirror and tell yourself every fucking day that you that bitch and fuck what a nigga gotta say. And that's just that on that. Do you hear me? Don't let no nigga bring you down. If you're gonna have insecurities, have them yourself. Don't let a nigga put you down and say, oh, your titties too flat, your ass not big enough, you got too many bumps on your face. Fuck what that nigga talking about. Do your shit. Love yourself for you. And one day somebody gonna love you for you. Somebody gonna love each and every damn bump on your face. Somebody gonna love them little titties. Somebody gonna love that little booty. Somebody gonna love that permanent scar around your neck or your chest or whatever the case is. Somebody's going to love you. And for you people that had kids, somebody gonna love you for each and every stretch mark on your body. And it's just simple as that. And I had to learn that and teach myself that. So now I am okay with self-love. But I'm going to say this too. The worst thing you can do is love somebody more than you love yourself. I messed up and I did that. I used to be so freaking worried about this dude, make sure he had shoes, clothes, t-shirt, boxers, haircuts. He had snack money, lunch money. I used to send this nigga boxes of food out of town every freaking month to make sure he had food to eat. I didn't even care about me. I didn't even care if my hair wasn't did. I didn't care if I had a new outfit to put on when I wanted to go somewhere or anything. That was the worst thing I did ever. And he seen that I loved him more than I loved myself. And he started to run all over me. He used to call and be like, oh, you gonna get this? And I'll be like, oh, I want my hair did. He'll make me feel bad. One of my hair did about some stuff. You know what I'm saying? So don't never love the next person more than you love yourself. You have to love yourself first in order to love somebody else the proper way. And it's just how it got to be. And I'm going to say that and leave it at that. And it's just that on that. I would really appreciate if you guys give me comments on what other type of vlogs to do. Do a mukbang. But subscribe. Give this video a freaking thumbs up. And thank you for tuning in. And I just want everybody to have self-love and pray. And find somebody to talk to. You know, if you're a young single mother and you need somebody to talk to, contact me. I understand that, but that's going to be another video about a whole single parent vlog on how this works. So thank you for tuning in and watch me. See you next time.